Are we there?
It says we're live.
Are we live?
But it's on 5G, so.
Okay. It seemed to work just fine all day until we turned on the camera. And then it just decided not to. It's Monday. I don't know. It's weird internet. But we are here. And welcome to Patchwork Party Live. I'm Karen. We're here at Sew and Save. Yay! Thank you for joining us. And I don't know, cold weather and Spectrum. Okay, now it's working. Okay, all right. So let us know. Can you see us? Can you hear us? Everybody can hear us okay? Can you see us okay? Excellent. Yay! Oh, phew. Yeah, it's strange to sweat in the middle of winter over those things. You probably need to, yeah. So Sherry's having some issues connecting and watching us on her computer via the Wi-Fi, but that's okay. So you can hear us okay? That's good because we got brand new mics. So we're happy that that's all working. Yay. Thank you for joining us tonight. Again, this is Patchwork Party. I'm Karen. Please like us. Please share us. Please comment so that your name goes into the Facebook comment picker and maybe you'll win a gift card tonight. So we're very happy that you joined us tonight. And we've got lots of things to show you tonight. Oh my gosh. Things have been flying in the door. I'm telling you, I think we got like 15 boxes of things today. So we're going to be busy filling up our shelves with new and pretty things. And I'm very excited about all the stuff that's coming in. Because, we ordered a long time ago and now it's finally getting here and it's very exciting. So I have a lot of things to tell you. Yes, it's working.
Your internet is not working.
On your computer.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm on wireless.
Okay. So these guys are connecting. Oh, am I going the right direction, everybody? Are you seeing me in the right direction? Oh, she's looking at the wrong one. That's okay. Okay. Please. Okay. We're just going to keep going. We're going. Everything's good. Everything's good. Sometimes life is just that way. I want to make sure,
Everything's exciting.
Everything is exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited about all the fabric that's coming in the door. I'm excited about all the things and the classes and the projects that we have coming up next year because there's more. And I'm going to be putting more things on the calendar because people are going, are we going to do this? Are we going to do this? Yes. The answer is yes. It's just going to take a minute and I'm going to get those things on the calendar and everybody think we're going to have lots of fun. And the next really super fun thing that's going to be happening is our Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, December 13th. So that's next Saturday, coming up quick. We're going to have lots of food. There's going to be lots of people here, lots of fun things going on, and a fabulous sale. So you're not going to want to miss it. It's just a really great time. Come in, bring your appetites because we're going to have lots and lots of food and lots of fun. And it's a great time just to sit and chat with other quilters. The whole class, it's just a great time. And I hope you join us. That's 10 until 2, Saturday, December 13th. Okay. Everything still seems to be working good. Everybody can see us. Everybody can hear us okay. Perfect. We're going to start over here. We didn't really talk about where we were going or how we were going since we were trying to connect. But we're going to start over here. How about that? That works. So this is this November or December? This is our December Simply Charming project. And it is from a fabric line called, we just looked at it, Blackout. Obviously, black and white, blackout. We're not talking about blacking out tonight. Not at all. We have the entire fabric line in the store as well. So, we have this on both. So this is in the Patchwork Party section of our website. So PP20 gets you 20% off of this and anything else that I show you tonight. So be sure to like us, share us, and comment. So your name goes in and you might win a gift card at the end of the night. So as usual, excellent. Thank you for joining us tonight. Where else would you be? It's too cold to be outside. So you might as well, and there's not a good football. Good football was last night. So I'm glad you can join us. So as usual, the Simply Charming projects come in this great little project bag with our name on, and everything that you need to make this project is in there. You have to put your own backing in. So backing not included on this project, but Simply Charming project for December. So cute little black and white dots and grays and just really great fabrics. Just fun. It's called Blackout. So black and gray and white. So really fun. And we'll come back to it in a little while when we talk about the binding. We're going to talk about the binding in a little bit. And I have a little demo on the binding to show you. This is a brand new line of fabric, just came in probably last week. It is called Coral Reef. And I want to make sure I'm holding this upright. So it has a panel. So this is the fun panel. Really, really cute. Florida kind of panel. So if you have your panel mashup book, get your panel mashup book out because we have the panel and all kinds of go-withs to go with it. If you were planning on getting a panel mashup book, they are on back order right now. They were supposed to come in. They should be in very, very soon. I think it said the 12th. I think the mashup books were coming the 12th, and so many people have been asking for them. I had to order more. So just hang in there. If you want a panel mashup book, just let us know at the store. We'll put your name down for one, and as soon as they get here, we'll give you one. Coral Reef panel, and then the fun go-withs. So these are really cool. The colors are so fabulous. This one goes this way. The navies with the oranges and yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. Very nicely done. The little bubbles are cute. Like the little bubbles. And then the rope.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. And more coral from underneath the sea. This one, I don't know, this is just a pretty design. This is really pretty with all of the sea creatures and the little stars and all of those. Sand dollars? Is that what they were called? I don't know. Again, another pink. This color is fabulous. Look at this one. This is really good. Love it. The colors are just really pretty. Really pretty. More bubbles. More bubbles. The aqua color is pretty. That's cool too. Yeah. There you go, fish. There's the fish. And then a couple more. The fish are cute. Oh, yeah. And then the coral and the background. So, this is called Coral Reef. We haven't done anything with it yet because we just got it in. But so you're the first to see it as things go by. Okay, this is not in any particular order or rhyme or reason as we're going around. We're just going around. Right. Going around in a circle. It makes it easier for Joe. So we'll talk about a couple things here. So this border print we got in, it's so pretty, very traditional. If you need a quick and easy project to give someone as a gift, this is a super easy project to do. It's just yardage, quilted, and binding. So we've made up little kits right here. We have little kits with the front, the back, and the binding already in it. So you pick it up, you grab it, pop it out. It's called Poinsettia Greetings Table Runner, and it's 60 inches wide. So the fabric is this wide.
Oh, wow.
So it makes a really nice size table runner. Really, really nice. So super easy to do. You can crank it out and give it as a gift this holiday season. You can still get that done. Absolutely. You can do very simple quilting. You don't have to, this was done obviously on a long arm with the poinsettias, which are really pretty, but you could just do a little grid. Call it a day. Makes a great gift. This you might not get done before Christmas, but maybe next Christmas. This is just a really cute little Christmas letters cross stitch. It has a kit. Everything that you need to do the little cross stitch part is right in the kit. So a lot of fun. I have this one at home. I haven't started it. So we probably won't have it up for this Christmas. But I think it's really cute, and I'll be working on it after Christmas.
Nice.
but that's okay. I just think it's cute. So there's that. Alrighty, we're going to kind of we'll come this way. We'll kind of come around the front and then we'll go around the back. How's that sound? All right. So this is another table border print that we've made a table runner out of. Kind of just a kind of springy, everyday little table runner. It's called Field of Flowers Table Runner. And this is 42 inches wide as opposed to the 60-inch wide one. And just really cute little flowers. The print on the back is very sweet. Just little flowers on the back. Yeah. Just really pretty. It has, the color is really nice. Kind of that young person's color. And then I want to talk a little bit about these bindings that we're putting on here. From Art Gallery, Fabrics, they make a binding fabric. What? You're saying what? Say what? It's binding fabric. So this is all binding. So on this one, this particular fabric, we'll pull this out because we're kind of looking at this for this project. This binding matches this fabric, and
Nice.
You don't have to use it as a binding. I mean, you can just use it as a super fun stripe, as with all of these. They make really super cool stripes, and we'll look at them all very closely, but I kind of want to explain to you how they work. So you can kind of see there's a little bit of like a dotted line right here. So you're just going to cut on the dotted line, and the dotted line from here to here gives you a 2.5 inch binding. So this is what it looks like once you cut it. So I just open it up on my cutting table. I put a ruler on it and I cut my binding. So this is what your binding can look like.
Wow, is that cool?
It's very cool. So when I'm going to put this binding on here, I'm going to slide this down a little bit just because it's, of course, right where I can show you. And I have a little demo in a second on this. So if I was going to put my binding on and put it on from the front and then sew it to the back, as we do on a lot of bindings, I could put this binding on this way, and then when I turn it, this little, I'm not gonna, this will be in your 1/4 inch, and this little section of the binding will show. So you're gonna fold this over, and you'd have this little section of the binding showing, and then this little design would show on the back. Oops, can you see that? Can you all see that?
We can see it.
Just see how that looks? Okay, so that's one way your binding could go. Now you could take this and you could sew it from the back and then pull your fold to the front. If you do that, then you would end up with these little flowers in the front.
Oh, nice.
And the little envelopes in the back. Ah, this keeps popping off of there. Thank you. Dadgummit. So you'd end up with the flowers in the front and the little envelopes in the back. They're like little envelopes with hearts on.
Oh, yeah.
So see how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, but wait.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. If you took it and you laid it in the other direction, you could end up with the blue. So if you laid it, you could have the blue design on the front.
Nice.
And then these little flowers on the back.
Mm-hmm.
But wait,
Oh, wow.
if you sewed it from the front to the back, which we do many times do, then you'd have the little doggone it. This seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay. One more time. I'm a troublemaker. Okay. One more. I should have binder clipped that on there. Yeah, I thought about that now. Okay. So you could have the little flowers in the front and then these little swirlies in the back. So there's 4 different little designs, depending on how you put it on your project, that your binding could be. Isn't that fun? And it's this way with every single binding, with all of these. So let me show you the rest of these. Yeah. So that's that. So these all in here are actually the it's called Forever Yours flowers. So So you can see this has the little envelopes on, but part of the fabric line has this little cute little writing envelopes and stationery. So that would make those the little pink envelopes as you're binding be really super cute. See how that goes? And then another part of that fabric line are these really cool typewriters and flowers. So that's really kind of cool too. Yeah, for people who like to write or journal or whatever. So all of those are all together for that. Then there's this black and white one. What a great stripe that makes. Yeah, that kind of makes your eyes go crazy. So we used that actually on this quilt, on our Simply Charming quilt. So this is one
What a cool detail.
Detail of the binding. If you flip it, I can't flip it very well. It's this.
That's cool.
So look at how cool that is. And of course, there's two other designs that it could have been. So it was, so there's these other two designs right here that if you had flipped it the other direction, you could have had those little dots.
That's neat.
It is so cool. You have so many options. And it just makes a really, really great stripe as well. So then I have this little piece that I put together. I'm going to bring it forward so you can see. Because the next one is the blue one. Very has lots of versatility. Let me get my phone out of the way. We don't need that. Okay, so this was just a little octagon thing that I stitched together. This is some, it goes really well with the, out of my brain. Oh, Society. Ruby Star Society. Thank you. Was out of my brain. So here's one edge of this particular stripe, border binding stripe. So here's the design for this one.
Oh, neat.
So on this one, when I put it on and folded it forward, it made this kind of geometric one. So on the back, look how great it looks on the back, because it kind of makes the back as nice as the front. So that's the other edge of that. Or I could have put it on so it ended up with the flowers here and then there. Or it could have ended up with these little flowers on the front and the other little flower things on the back. So this little flowers could have been on the front and this on the back. Cool. So each and every one has 4 different choices of binding that you can put on your project. And it's so easy because you cut right on the line. So your strips are going to be accurate. And then you just fold it and the little designs come out perfect. So let's see some of the other little designs. One. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. He's looking out. He's playing around with the phone. So there's this purpley one. So this would be your binding right here. So this one really only has 2 choices, the wider stripe or the smaller stripe. But this with a grunge would be awesome. And then I'll just keep going through them because they're all really, really different. Look at how pretty this is. Very cool. And just this as there's even marks here for you to cut. So just to use this as a stripe, you could just use it as a stripe. So this could be like a jelly roll strip because they're all 2.5 inches wide. So there's that. So I showed you the purple one. Then there's kind of this greenish kind of limey color. This is pretty. Yeah. Yeah, kind of golds and greens and yellows.
Very different.
It's very fun. So I hope that you can give this a try. And then I saw one and then it vanished. Okay. So here's this one is like the navy, kind of the dark one that we have. So this one, these two are the kind of the same, just different colors in there. Yeah. It is a lot. It would be a lot of fun to work with. Here's another one with flowers. This would be cool. This one has like 4 different flowers that could end up as part of your binding. Oh yeah, quilt jackets. Amazing. Yes, that would be so much fun on a quilt jacket. And here's your bags. Yeah, bags would be amazing too. Yeah. Yeah, for a double-sided quilt. I mean, the options are endless. You guys have such good creativity. So you can figure it out. And then here's a darker blue one. This one's pretty too. This one's got these 4 different little designs on there. So we'll be using these more and more. We'll have other ideas of things that you can do with these, but they're a lot of fun. So we've done kind of a couple things with them, but I'm anxious to see what you're going to come up with. Yeah, somebody bought one today, and she said, yeah, I'm not going to use it as a binding. I have some other ideas. And she really liked it. So I hope you give it a try. Really fun. Well, they're very cool.
What are they called?
Well, they have different names. So this is called Stitched and Bound. So they're all in there. So one will say dotted, slant, bound. So they're kind of not, we should have maybe put binding that, but we don't want to pigeonhole it into binding because you can do so much more with it. So it would be really fun. I was just thinking about, I'm going to do some more of the fabric weaving. So this could be fun to use for fabric weaving. Oh.
Like with the
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. I see a project in my future. Okay. So there's that. All right. So as long as we're just standing right here, we'll work on this next. So these are collector boxes from Moda. They're called collection bins.
What are you collecting?
You're collecting what's the bin, because you know, a good bin is always a great thing, and what's inside. So I'll kind of go through what's inside each of these little bins. So right now they have 4 different ones. They'll probably be coming out with more. So people are collecting one or all, depending on what you like. So this one is Bluebird by Kansas Trouble. Really fun. So you open it up. Ooh, and this is what's inside. So there's a project in each one. So this one uses this little roll of fabric. I think they're 10-inch squares. They're what, 7? Is that what they were? They're 7-inch squares. And then a little 2.5-inch square pack. And then, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. A little matching thread, because, you know, this is an odd colored blue. And then look at this cute little ruler from Kansas Troubles and Moda. Cute. And a marking pencil that you probably need for your project. The little quilt, some little quilt labels. Look at how sweet those quilt labels are. I can't get them all apart, but cute little quilt labels. Ooh, I love those. And then a little needle minder, which I just use as a pin. You know, it's not a pin, it's magnetized. So, yeah, some of them are pins and some of them are magnetized. I think these are just a magnet. Okay. So it hooks onto your clothing with a magnet and you don't have to pin through your clothing. And then these little charms are in there as well. So you get a project and then the instructions for the project and then a little magazine, a little booklet is in each one about all the fabrics and all kinds of information and different projects and things.
Pretty cool.
So that's this one. Each one has different things in it. So that's this little box, which I probably can't get put back together. So this is Bluebird's Nest. Then there's Betsy Chichen. This is Sally's Stitches. So she's kind of Civil War-ish. So this is her little pack of fabric. Ooh, so pretty. And her little 2.5-inch squares. Oh, then you get these pretty needles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have to try those. Huh, those look cool. Again, so a needle minder. And some charms. Cute charms. Always some little labels. This one says memories are stitched with love. Aww. And then the instructions and a pattern. Oh, and then another chunk of fabric down here. Ooh, look at this. This is a little bag. Look at you. I wonder if there's a bag in the other one. And I missed it. This one has a little bag that says stitched with love. That's cool. I haven't had time to look at these. They came in and we priced them and then there was about blah. And then we moved on. Let's just look at. They are all the same price, yes. They are all $99.95. But then, they're in the Patchwork Party section of the website. So what happens? PP20 gets you 20% off. Well, this one has a lot of good stuff in it. So here's your little fabric pack. This is by Sherry and Chelsea. So they always have some fun floral fabrics. So there's your 2 packs of fabric. Here's your little labels. This one has a little hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon. And then I know. And then here's your little charms for this. I kind of do want to, yeah. Is that making you dizzy? Okay. And then patches. This one has some fun patches. And then this little one of these little cutter deals, along with, this one has a notebook. And then, who doesn't need a good notebook? Your pattern and a little Kellogg thing. I'm digging all the way down to the bottom. Yep. Couple patterns. So that's that one. But wait, there's one more. These are really fun. I love these little boxes. Then there's Sunbonnet by It's My So Quilty Life. Ooh, she's got a lot of stuff in here. She's got a little notebook pad, a little needle minder, a little needle holder. Then she's got some labels. Then a sticker. Your little charms. There's a little butterfly and a little charm. Then your 2 packs of fabrics. So this is what the fabrics look like in this one. Very sweet. Very cute. Then you have one of the little mini storage stash and stores. Those are always useful. Then what else? You got a tote bag, and then your pattern and your catalog or your magazine, all in this one little box. So there's really a lot of nice things in these little boxes.
Very cool.
Put that all back in there. So 4 of those, all on the website, PP20, 20% off tonight. So very fun. Those are cool. So it makes a great gift for you or your quilty buddies. All right, we're going to keep moving right along here. So we've got a brand new line of fabric from Corey Yoder. It's been a while since we've had a good Corey Yoder. So this is called In the Garden because, she loves her flowers and we love her flowers. So, and her colors are so bright and happy, and we need some bright and happy in the middle of winter. So we are thinking about spring. I'm already thinking about my garden. I'm thinking about it, but it's buried under the snow. So we have Jelly Rolls, charm packs that go along with these. We can also do a fat quarter pack for you. We don't have those in on the website yet, but we can do those. So these are really sweet. So look at this little ditzy print, this little all over background fabric. So cute.
Very cool.
Yeah, we need to get more light on these. Come on, light it up, Joe.
I'm doing it.
Joe's lighting it up. And look at these cute little X's. Look at how cute those are in all of the colors. Getting there? There we go. There we go. So cute little X's for your background fabrics. And then all of her pretty flowers. So this is really pretty. Very Corey Yoder. The all over with just the white on the yellow is so pretty.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then she has her grays, which she loves those grays because look at how these colors just pop out on the gray. Yeah.
Sideways.
This way you went? Like that? Okay.
Yeah, so see the whole
There you go. Yeah. Really pretty. The colors are just very Corey Yoder. If you know her and love her stuff, which we do, the colors are very, very pretty.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And then I just really do like these kind of solid colors with the white flowers on. Kind of breaks things up.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's very
Could
cool.
it be a background or?
Yeah, it could be a background, or sometimes you just need something to quiet everything down, and these would work out really well. And then this, gosh, I don't know what color they call this, but it is
Teal.
really pretty. Yeah, tealy color, tealy blue. Really, really pretty.
Where are those little things?
Flowers. And then just show this last one, because this last one is so pretty. I love this color with all the flowers. Yeah.
Bands.
Yeah. This would make a great bag. This would make some fun bags. Yeah. For sure. Okay. Now we're coming right around. We went from flowers to poo.
Who?
Pooh. Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear. And Piglet and Tigger too. So, this is our Winnie the Pooh quilt. The center is a panel, which makes your life really easy. It says, life was meant for good friends and grand adventures. So if there was ever a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart and I will stay there forever. So really, really nice little sayings. Super easy quilt to do. So you have your panel, you have a little inner border, and then all of these little kind of the piano key border that goes around it, I'm trying to get out of the way. Piano key border that goes around it is made from a layer cake. So that makes it super simple. And then it just has big cornerstones on the bottom with the Pooh Bear and the honey pot. And it says kind words, something about kind words over there.
It says kind words are like honey.
Oh, kind words are like honey.
Dating
Aw.
with a friend is like a pot without a single drop
Of honey.
left inside.
Okay. So, yeah.
Somebody likes honey.
Somebody likes honey. Pooh Bear likes honey. So we have the kits for these all made up and ready to go. So super fun, simple project. It's 50 by 62 and a half, and it takes 3.5 yards of fabric for the back. So
There's 97 people.
hi, 97 people. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your watching us. Please make sure to like us and share us and comment so that your name goes into the Facebook comment picker, and your name could be picked at the end of tonight to win a gift card. Yeah. Also, and PP20. No, it's like, and also something else. What else? Oh, PP20 in your card at the end of the night gets you 20% off of everything I'm showing you here tonight. So PP20 on the Patchwork Party section of your website. The quilting on this, oh, I didn't. We should talk about the quilting. So you need to get a picture of the quilting, Joe. The quilting is Pooh Bear and the honey pot.
Oh.
Pooh Bear and the honey pot.
Oh, look.
It's so cool. The quilting is really awesome. And little flowers, of course. Oh, Piglet's on here sure someplace. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not him.
It kind of looks like Piglet.
It kind of looks like, I don't see him. Oh, right here. Piglet is holding a flower, of course.
There he is.
If you can see Piglet holding the flower there. So really, really cool quilting on this. So much fun. So there's that.
They knew it was probably for kids, but they want to make it for themselves.
You can make it for yourself. I love Pooh Bear.
I love Tigger.
I like Tigger.
Somebody, Deb's without like Eeyore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Eeyore, he's cool too. I love Eeyore. I love them all. I love Pooh Bear. We're going to take a look at this. We're going to go here and all the way over here, Joe. This is the new French general. Yes, who doesn't love a good French general? So the French generals that came in this time have a lot of the taupes and the tans and the reds and birds. It's so pretty. And it's called Joie de Vivre. Okay.
Joy of life.
What is it?
Joy of life.
Joy of Life, which is a great name for fabric. So this is kind of some of the flowers and birds. Got to show the birds. Birds. Flowers. And there's this color of flower. Like, this is really pretty. I really like that. They're very cool.
I like the taupey color.
Yeah, the taupey colors are really nice. They're always like a really soft. They're not white. They're not too creamy. They're more taupey. Yeah, Joe's going to show up here because these are just great backgrounds for anything. The kind of tone-on-tone colors that the French General fabric has is really nice. I love this little itty bitty teeny weeny stripe in here. So these colors, if you like these fabrics, these are one set of fabrics that we're going to be using in our block of the month next year for our So What Club. So this is one of the fabric choices you'll have for the block of the month that we'll be doing starting in January. So we're going to come all the way down here. There's kind of these, I know, there's a lot of them.
You hold that.
I'll hold this. Yeah, because you want to see the fabric, you don't want to see me. So this one's a really good one, though. Hang on. Got to pull this one out. That's a really good one. Love that one. Look at how the colors pop on this.
Grab this one. This one's cool.
You like this one? Yeah, it just has a little piece with just a little of that brown in. Really is so pretty. Taupey kind of brown color in there. That's a little bit different for French general fabric. And then we come way down here to the mauves and the reds, which are always phenomenal. Now he's taking it back. It's like, because he knows I'm going to knock everything off. So we have these great mauves. Check this one. Like this little print I like. This is in several different colors.
Nice.
Yeah, just that little print is sweet. This one's beautiful. Come this way.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really cool. Yeah, there is a lot to see, a lot to like. Yeah, really, really pretty French general fabric. The little dots are cool, the little circles. There we go. Those are fun. Yeah, I haven't used those yet, but I'm gonna. And then here's this little print again in the red, which is really pretty.
Yeah, pull that all the way out
So you can see it good?
I don't think they can really. There you go.
Yeah. Look at the detail in that. It's just so pretty. Yeah. Along with some reds over here. We'll come back to the red birds. Buds. So the red birds and the flower. Oh, this one flower is really cool. Yeah.
Detail.
Yeah. They really, really do a nice job. And then this one, I think this one's really cool. This is very French general. So that's that. Uh-huh. Yes. Oh, yes. All right. So as long as we're coming around this way. Excellent. This we looked at last month. This is Jason Yenter from In the Beginning and his Carpetbag Romance.
Just so you know, you sort of match.
I do kind of match. Yeah. Oddly enough. So the purples and the blues, as you can see, they're almost all gone and there's a bunch missing, have been flying off the shelf. So I was able to call and get more purple and blue. So we're getting all of the purples and blues again. So if you didn't get in on it last time, like here's one of the, and there was some green crackle fabric that, yeah, it's very cool. And I'm going to show you the kit again that we have that you can get in either purple, red, or blue. This was really cool.
Look at that.
It's kind of like a marbleized fabric. Very cool, kind of like marbleized paper. That's okay. Joe's like, I don't know what that means. Here's the border stripe. This could make a really cool, think of this as a binding. Now that we're looking at bindings, like cutting bindings and just designs, you could just do that as a binding. That would be cool. What else do we have here? We've got that. We lost some of the overall prints. Like the purple one, like this is gone. And this is almost gone. But we have more bolts of this on the way. In fact, it should be here any moment. There was a purple one that was like this, which is really kind of cool. Kind of tone on tone is very cool.
That one looks cool too.
Yeah, they're all very cool. This is the blue one like that. So all of these blues and purples are coming back in again. We still have quite a bit. The red, there we go. That. And so we still have red left. There we go. Come on. There we go. So we still have some of the reds left, which are very pretty as well. So here's that all over print in the red. And it has some purples and blues in, so you can use this. This can transfer over And you can use that with any of these. So once you lay this up here, all of a sudden you start to see some of those purples popping out and the blues popping out in this piece of fabric. So it's really pretty. So more on the way. So I'm going to have Joe be careful of the cords. So I have some cords coming along. So this is the project that goes with it. I think it's called Garden Twist. Yes, Garden Twist. And I'm going to sneak back over here. I'm going to sneak back over here and grab the pattern. I can tell you what size it is because it's a really good size. It is 86 by 103.
Big one.
And so it comes in the purple, the blue, and the red. So you could get a purple version, a red version, or the blue version of this kit. So those are all on the website. Even if it might say sold out, but we're going to make some more. So if you're interested in one, put it in your cart, buy it, and then we'll make you one as soon as the fabric gets here, probably this week or early next week. And so those kits, we can pop those kits together for you very quickly because it doesn't take a lot of different fabrics. But this is the pattern, and it's really, really pretty. Very simple to put together. And you have this beautiful border print, which he is known for his border prints because they are phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. So, Garden Twist, and this is Carpet Bag Romance. Okay, so as long as you're right here, I'm going to flip this around. I'll flip this around. Joe's like, go ahead, flip it around. Okay, so this month's, that's okay, because we're going to kind of be right here, just in case. So we've got the newest of the paper piecing papers, and it is called the 6-inch Scrappy Stars. So this was a fun one. I was doing this last night during the football game. So it doesn't take long to make these up. And let me tell you a little bit about them. So they are Scrappy Stars, and the center of each star is different.
Oh, cool.
So there's a different design. These are the centers of the stars. And in the book, there's 2 of each paper to make these stars. So I went into my Lori Holt Americana bin of fabrics, which is under here holding up this board. And I'm just going to do a red, white, and blue one. Because it's, me and red, white, and blue, and stars. I love them. So I just started making the centers because I was thinking about what I wanted to do for my star points. And I think I've decided that I'm just going to, because these are very busy. I've got all of these done too. I know. So I made, since there were 2 of each design, I made each one the same. So I made 2 of each the same. You could make them different. You could make two different ones. I made them all the same because it's kind of easier. And there we go. And they whip together really quick. So these are really fun. And they're going to get more and more complicated. So this is a brand new one. Let me go, now that you've seen what these look like, let me show you the rest of them. Because I'm like halfway through the book. So here's like a little French braid of just a square and a square. And then you start very simple.
Yeah.
And then it gets a little more complicated. Then you're adding a few more pieces. So here, these 2 are the same. Then you're flipping it around and making a diamond. So it kind of builds as you go. And if you have some new sewers, if you have some granddaughters that are learning to sew, this is a great way to learn how to sew because they're sewing right on the line. They're flipping, they're turning, they're pressing, they're trimming, and everything's going to come out perfect. So they're not going to get frustrated because their blocks are crooked or they're cutting off all of their points. Everything is just a good basic. Learn how to sew a straight line, learn how to press something, learn how to use a ruler and a cutting rotary cutter to cut. So really fun. And this is just a great scrap buster because I know girls just love to go through your scrap bin and pull out fabrics and start sewing things together. So they're really very basic. Very fun, very cute. So I'm going to do these. So I haven't made my star points yet. I've been just working on my centers, and then I'm going to do all my star points. So since there's 2 of each, I've decided, I think I'm going to use a plain red and a plain blue, probably a plain navy or whatever, for my star points. And so one of these will have a red star point, one of these will have a blue star point. So I've got those all cut out, and theirs are all exactly the same. So when I make these, I'm just going to whip through these and make them really quick. And it tells you what size you're going to cut you're going to make some triangles. So it tells you how many to cut and what size to cut those, so that you just lay them and flip them and they're going to be the right size and you don't have to fuss and mess around. Do you want me to demonstrate how to do this again? I've kind of demonstrated that in the past. Shout out. Do you want to see it? Can we see any comments? So if you want, I can demonstrate how to do this really quick. I have a very simple one. Go for it. Yeah, people are saying yes. I don't know if I've demonstrated this a bunch of times before and you don't want to see it again, but it's always this is also a great project to bring to a quilt retreat or to a sleep in your own bed where you might not have a ton of space. Because I just set up, well, how is this table out crooked? Anyways, I just used my small cutting mat and my wool ironing mat, and you need your quilt, your add a quarter ruler, your rotary cutter, a glue stick, and your papers with your scraps.
Nice.
So that's all you need. So in a very small space at a retreat or something, you can work on this. Because a lot of times we can't bring a big thing because we don't have a lot of space. So this is a great thing. And I just went from here to here to here, back and forth and back and forth. So the first thing I do on this is you're going to cut these apart. And I have the same 2 designs together. These papers are exactly the same. So what you're going to do is cut off your star points, because I'm going to do those later. And even if you were going to do them right away, you still have to cut this apart on the solid line. See where there's a little scissors? Scissors here, here, and here.
That's a big hint.
Yeah, so that's a big hint as to where to cut them. I just line up my paper, and there's plenty of space between your cut line and your dotted line, which is going to be your final cutting line to cut. So I'm just kind of stacking these up for later, when I do all of my star points all at the same time. So I'm going to kind of lay this, flip this around, do this before I ruin another one of these add a quarter rulers. Because if you remember,
let's not talk about
it's easy to cut. This makes a really nice edge to cut along, but this is very thin, and it's very thin for a reason, and we'll talk about that in a minute. If you use that and cut along that, eventually, you're going to cut right into that thin edge, and it's going to ruin.
It's not going to be straight anymore.
Yeah, it's not going to be straight. It's not going to put you in your happy place. How would one know that? I would know that because I've gone through like 3 of these. And then I finally looked at the instructions, which says in great big huge letters, do not cut along thin edge of ruler. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to set those aside, and I'm going to do my center. So what I've done, and I would do both of these at exactly the same time. So I've got a couple strips of fabric, and here's my scraps. So this red is going to be my my 1. And then these little white pieces are going to be my 2 and 3.
Gotcha.
So my fabric needs to cover this is actually covering the entire block, but it at least needs to cover number 1. So you can see that it will cover number 1.
Somebody called you out for using your rotary cutter on paper.
Oh, I did use it on paper. You know what? I've been cutting through this. I do not switch back and forth. I'm telling you, this paper is so thin. I don't switch back. You are welcome to have 1 for cutting this paper and 1 for cutting the fabric. But I've cut through all of it. I made all of these.
Okay.
I've made a whole bunch of them, and I cut it with my regular rolling cutter.
You've been busted, so that's.
I've been busted. I do it, and I do it all the time. And then when it gets to my stripology video, none of my cutters are sharp, and I sit there and wonder why. So I'm going to take and just put a number 1 on my number 1 piece of where I'm going to lay I can see through here where number 1 is. And I'm going to put a little glue stick on there to hold this in place. And I'm going to cover and make sure that I can see that my fabric is covering all of this number 1.
Gotcha.
And the same on this one, because I make them both at the same time. I don't mess around. I make them all at the same time.
You get her done.
We get her done. Yep. And then I kind of come over and I give it a little press.
Why?
Because that will kind of melts the glue and kind of holds the really holds the fabric onto my little piece. See, it's not going to move.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now I'm going to come along and I'm going to take my add a quarter ruler and I'm going to lay now I'm going to lay the thin part along the line between 1 and 2. Just like this. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to fold the paper back.
Paper back.
Then you're going to take it and you're going to flip it upside down so that the little groove where that add a quarter part is,
oh, gotcha,
hits that fold of your fabric or your paper, and you're going to trim this extra piece off.
That's just,
that's
nice.
Scrap.
Oh.
And I'm going to, on this one, because it's so simple, I'm going to come along and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And in a minute, you're going to do a couple of these and you're going to get your groove on really quick.
Get a little production line going.
Yeah, you'll get a little bit, and then it'll just be, you don't have to think. At first, you kind of have to think. So now I have a 1/4 of an inch from this line to the edge of my fabric, just nice and perfect. And then I would do the same on this one. And for demonstration purposes, we'll only do one. So yeah, so I was running my embroidery machine and I was making these all at the same time. So it was super fun and I was just getting my groove on. And then somebody came in and needed a sandwich. So that ended production right there. There was no more work. So you had to stop and make a sandwich for somebody. So you will get your groove on and you'll get going and things will be going really well. So now the next thing I'm going to do is my next fabric needs to cover up number 2. So I've just cut a strip, and I found in doing a bunch of these that if I kind of cut a strip of fabric, a scrap of fabric, that it works really well. And just the width of this at a 1/4 ruler was like wide enough to do most everything. Like it's not enough to do that one. You would want to do the square like I did. But like for these little corners, like the strip as wide as my at a 1/4 ruler was plenty to do a lot of those pieces. So now I'm going to take my next piece, and you can see that I laid my fabric right side up on the back of the paper. Now I'm going to lay this piece of fabric on top. Is this number 2? Yeah, number 2. And I'm just going to have it so it comes past my fabric. And I'm just going to leave this hang out. And that's just fine. And it's going to line up with that 1/4 inch that I just cut. Now I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to stitch right on the line between 1 and 2. Right on the line between 1 and 2. Gotcha. It's that easy. So that's why this is a great project for beginners and girls like learning to stitch. So you're going to stitch right from, oops, I got my foot on here backwards, but that's okay. It's going to stitch right on the line, and I kind of did it in red so it'd be easy for you to see. And then, I know, isn't that cute? Travel Mate. It's a great little machine. It has a lot of little decorative stitches. It does a great straight stitch, a great 1/4 inch, a great zigzag. It's very lightweight, so it's a great machine to bring back and forth to retreats and classes. And don't ask me how much it costs. I don't know.
Ask Jim.
You gotta ask Jim. Come on in, ask Jim. He'll let you know. So not my department. So I've sewed this on. And now I'm going to press this over. Use my little iron and press this over. And you can see how quick this can go. This is just one little block. And I would have done the same thing on the other one and like stitched them both, trimmed them both, pressed them both all at the same time. I'm just going to kind of lob this off here so that it's past the paper. And now I'm just going to do the same thing on this other side. And this fabric is going to cover number 3. This is as hard as it gets. Let me tell you. I'm going to slide it in. Lay this down, stitch on the line. Cut it off, and now I'm going to press this edge as well. So it's all nice and flat. So this is what's going to make this particular black. So I picked an easy one. Sometimes you'll add another piece over here. Sometimes you'll add other ones. You'll just go along the numbers. Whatever the numbers say. And now I'm going to take my add a quarter ruler and I'm going to use it to square it up. And this finishes up my little block.
So where do you cut it?
Right on the dotted line.
Oh, the dotted line.
On the dotted line. Right there, right along the dotted line. A little crooked on that one, but I would fix that up.
Somebody had their thinking cap on.
Yeah, somebody knows what they're doing with this. Making our lives easy, and every block will turn out perfect as you go along. Ta-da! And here's your little inside block. All done.
Viola. There you
Yeah,
go.
it literally takes that long. And I've said this many times that it probably takes me longer to figure out what 2 fabrics I'm going to put on this than it does to make this. So when I make my little star points, I'll be mass producing my squares and everything, and I'll make all my blue ones and all. Yeah. So I'll kind of be mass producing them as I go. So next month, you'll see some of these as stars. Oh, they're going to become stars by next month instead of just the centers. But it's that simple. Anybody have any questions on that? It is that simple. So you fold your paper back, trim your fabric to 1/4 inch, flip your paper back down, add your fabric, stitch, flip, and continue. And it's just over and over and over and over again. You can use a 2. I kind of bring it down to 2 because that way it's easier for you to tear your paper off.
And do you tear your paper off when you're done with the block, or do you tear the paper off later?
I'm going to, on these, I will tear my center paper off, and then I will tear my star point papers off, and then I will sew them together. Otherwise, it starts to get too much when you have the paper, and it gets too many layers, and it gets too bulky. And then it's hard once you cross these over to pull some of that out. So it's much simpler when it's just this, or even this. This is super simple, but once you start adding seams to these, then it becomes more difficult.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's just this simple to tear this paper off. It's made to tear off easily. And this isn't even at 2. This is at 2.4. And since you've already folded it once, you've kind of already given it like a little bit of leeway to pull this out, and then this just pops right out.
I see.
So it's made to rip off easily. It's thin enough to rip off, but not tear while you're using it.
Nice.
So you can see how easy. So I'm just going to I'll sit one night and sit with a little garbage can next to my chair and watch TV and tear these little deals out. And it's no big deal. Sometimes I'll take I want to say like my seam ripper just to pop a corner up, but it all rips up really easy as we go along. So it's a lot of fun. So these make 6-inch squares when they're done. 6-inch star points. And it tells you how many you need in order to make different size projects. So really fun thing. Okay, we're going to come.
Almost done, right?
We're getting there. I have, couple two tree things left to show you. This is called Bearsville. It's Bearsville. It is an adorable panel. There's 2 panels and all of the go-withs. So this is the first panel. Look at how adorable this is. So again, panel mashup book. Plenty of projects that you can use this panel for. Bearsville. So cute. All of the animals are just so adorable. There's Merce. There's moose and squirrel and owls and fox and deer and buffalo. So cute. So great for little ones that they can identify the little animals on there. So kind of like what are those called? For little kids.
Bucks.
No? Okay. I Spy. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, an I Spy thing. And then here's the one with the bigger squares. So there's projects in your panel mashup book that work with these two.
Look at this one.
So look at his little eyes. It's hilarious. The owl is really cute. Love him. What about the gopher down at the bottom?
I look like this one every morning.
I know, that's what Joe looks like up in the corner. The beaver at the bottom, I think, is adorable. The fox is very slick. He's very cool. So these are very cute. And then here's the go with. So here's just owls. So somebody was looking for just owls today, and it's just really cute. Owls.
All different kinds, too. Look at that.
Yeah,
So many.
different kind of owls. They're all dressed a little different. Great little border print. Border stripe. Then you have your fish. Can't forget your fish. Were there fish in the pond? I guess there's fish in the pond. Yeah, little fishes. They're all dressed so cute. These little circles are fun. Look at the little raccoon. Look at the owls. Babies. They're all the babies. Super cute. More owls. And then there's kind of the all of the animals all over in blue and in green. It's so cute. And then this I thought was sweet. It doesn't have any of the animals on. It's just little leaves and
Does it go with kind of thing?
it's all part of it. The green one is really cute. It's just kind of your blender. And they're kind of tone on tone. But I really like this one too, the yellow with all the... Jim's here.
Just interrupt for just a second. Sherry, I'll be home in a few minutes. Another thing I have to say, we loaded up our truck,
Jim's big van.
Okay, so we got it filled up thanks to everybody's help for, I think, about 50 to 55 homeless vets.
Oh, wow.
So
Yay.
making their Christmas brighter, and I'm so honored to have you all help. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you Saturday.
Yes, we talked about that already. We're going to talk about it again.
Yeah,
But
well, I hope
Customer Appreciation Saturday.
Yep.
10 to 2.
Love you guys. Thanks for everything. Okay.
Bye, Jim.
Bye, Jim.
Go home and have dinner. So don't forget Customer Appreciation. I'll just say it again. Customer Appreciation, Saturday, 10 to 2, Saturday the 13th. Tons of food, tons of great people to sit and chat with. All your Quilty friends will be here, and a great sale too. So don't want to miss out on that. So this is the other little go with the little flowers. They're all leaves, little forest leaves, and then there's sky. So there's sky that goes along with that. So really cute. We'll get some projects going with that. This just came in. And we almost forgot our other, as we're rounding the corner here, this was our November Simply Charming project. It was, where's it? Right here. Kansas Trouble, right here, the actual project. It's called Honeycomb, and it's Kansas Trouble fabrics. So really super cute. This also comes in the little project with the little project bag, everything that you need to for the front, and then you just need to add your back for this. So really fun little table topper. I call them a table topper. I throw those on a table all the time, and then the cats lay on it, and they just love it. The last thing I think, and you could just, I don't know, you could stay there, come over here, whatever you want to do. What is this? This is a project bin from Lori Holt, and you know how fun she is. So this is, she calls this the Lori Holt On The Go Project Case.
It's like a record player.
It looks, record player. I think also, it kind of goes with like a typewriter. She has a typewriter theme of stuff going on. So this little thing, it kind of clicks open. It goes.
Looks like, is it a typewriter thing? Or?
Yeah, it's like a typewriter thing. So this little thing clicks open, and then this flips up. It has one of those little hooky things, and now I undid it. So this hooks into the little circle.
Oh.
Isn't that cute? The hardware is really cute. And then this flips up, this flips out, this flips up, and then it's open and it's clear on the inside, like a little travel bag for all of your quilty projects.
Nice.
So we've got it's very lightweight. Super lightweight.
Light.
Yeah, super lightweight. Just a cute thing. That's cute. Styling. I'm saying. Super cute. Lori Holt, she knows how it's done. Look, all her stripes match. Because all of our stripes match on all of our projects. Absolutely. And then the last little thing I had to show, it's right here. And you can kind of come in on this, is this little, I don't know if you want to call it a zipper pull. I'm going to put it on my keychain, and it says sew. It has like little typewriter keys that say sew. So it's just a little charm, happy charm. Typewriter key, sew charm.
Charms.
So that's that.
That's charming.
Yes. Is there anything that you have questions on that I showed you? Any questions? Don't forget to like us. Don't forget to share us. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to put PP20 on your sale at the end of the night so that you get 20% off of everything that I showed you tonight, because there was a lot. You did good. If you need anything, I do have to show just one more thing. It's a sneak peek. Can we show one more thing, Joe?
Sure.
Really? Promise? Okay. This. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see this? Where we need light. Okay. We need light. This is,
hang on.
he's like, hang on. I'm getting the light. You can come over here. There you go. Look at this beauty. This is Primitive Gatherings. It's called American Gatherings. So this is going to be the first of our anniversary, not really anniversary, 250-year extravaganza of patriotic projects. So every month we're going to have a different patriotic project next year for the 250th. And this happens to be the first line of fabric that's coming in. And it's not in the PP20 section of our website yet because it just came in today. Not priced, not in. You will see it again though. We have charm packs and jelly rolls of this fabric. Show them a little bit. I don't know. Should I pull it apart? If I pull it apart, this is mine. So we're getting all of these fabrics. Like, look at this. It's awesome. Just the top one already is really awesome. The little stars. Look at the little, like a little confetti for the white. Look at those stars. You know me with red, white, and blue and stars. This is my year. This is my year. Look at this stripe. So I will be working this week on a project that goes along with this. Look at this. Look at this like pillow ticking one. Oh, there's not a bad one in the bunch. Keep going here. Here's another like pillow ticking one. Getting down to the blues. Come on, keep going. I'm going. Lots of them. This could take me all night. Look at this little one.
There's a lot here.
There's a lot in the line, of course, and we're getting them all. We're getting them all. Here, should we get down to the reds? The reds with the little, oops, that didn't really show. There we go. Red with stars, the little squiggly, the little flowers. That's going to be awesome. Here again are the stripes.
A lot going on here.
There's a lot of great fabrics. We'll have fat quarter packs if somebody's interested in a fat quarter pack. Shout out. We'll get you. Oh, look at, there's this one from up here with red on the top, red on the blue. There's got to be a red one with this stuff on, I bet. What else? The stripes again. Those stripes are phenomenal. You can pull it from this way. This one with the red. Oh, there's the blue with more red. Did I get two of those?
Maybe.
Oh, huh. So stay tuned. Isn't this great? Oh, it's a very happy. This is a very happy pack of fabric. I know. I don't want to pull it apart, but I'm gonna. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something next month, I promise. So don't forget to join us for our Customer Appreciation Day. If you can't come and we don't see you beforehand, have a Merry Christmas. Don't forget to get your anniversary box so that you start getting can use your 40% off coupon in January. If you don't know what that's all about, make sure you stop in and ask the girls. We'll tell you all about it. I've told you about it like 20 times, so I don't want to bore you with that again. But anniversary boxes are still for sale. And you could have any of these new fabrics put into your anniversary box. So don't forget about that. If you need anything, have any questions, you know where to find us. We're here, Sew and Save, and we will see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye. Bye, Sherry. Say bye, Sherry.
Bye, Sherry. Joe says bye.
Joe says bye. Bye.